And this will be a seated chair flow class. So all you'll need for this class is a towel, so any like beach towel or bath towel will work, and a chair obviously. And you can do this practice anytime you need to stretch, when you're seated, when you're working, when you're not able to move around a lot, so you don't have a lot of mobility to do a regular yoga practice, or you don't have a lot of space but you want to get a little more movement into the body. This would be great for any of those things. So we're going to start just sitting all the way to the back of your chair. So you can always place a pillow behind you. You can lay your towel anywhere so it's not in the way, or you can fold it up behind you and sit on it. So finding a comfortable seated position. If your feet reach the floor, you can place them on the floor. You can also place a book or a couple books to stack under your feet if they don't reach the floor. You can also place a yoga block under your feet. So just relaxing the shoulders back and down, reaching tall through the crown of your head, spine lengthens towards the ceiling. Hands just rest in your lap. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Begin by just noticing the natural flow of your breath. As you bring more attention into the body, into the breath, feeling your feet flat on the floor or flat on whatever they are resting upon, feeling your seat grounded in the chair, the weight of your hands wherever they're resting. And bringing your attention to the belly area. So as you inhale, filling the belly as if you're filling up a balloon. Inhale, filling up the belly. Exhale as if that balloon were just deflating back down. Now imagine that you're filling the side waist, the side rib area. So bringing the breath to the sides. Two or three more full breaths all the way into the belly and into the sides. And if you'd like, you can bring both hands over your heart. So left hand under the right. Into an intention for your practice today. If that's just finding a little bit of time for yourself, a little bit of self-love, self-care, or maybe care and the thoughts of someone else who need a little extra help right now. Relaxing your hands down when you're ready. And we'll start at the feet and work our way up. So just reach your left foot forward, start to take a few rolls of your ankle. So you can keep a nice bend in your knee if you need. And then reverse your circles, going back the other way. bringing the little toe side of the foot out to the side and back to the center, and out to the side and to the center. Just 2 more times. And then setting that foot down, bringing your other foot out to the front again, bending the knee as much as you need, starting to circle the ankle. And reverse the circle. And coming to the center, turn the little toe side out and back in. And then setting the foot down. And coming a little bit more forward in your chair, so you're able to sit up taller, not leaning against the back of the chair. Maybe you're able to place your feet all the way flat this time. And if so, if you're able to put them on something that's sturdy, roll to the outer edges of the feet and back in. And inhale the feet out, exhale together or down. Inhale out, exhale in, and 1 more like that. And then turning the toes out and away from each other, just letting the ankles stretch in that outward angle, so like you have a big V on the bottom of your feet. And then walking the toes back in, so big toes touch, heels start to turn out. And then coming back to the center, we'll bring the left knee up and just start to do some little circles. So again, trying to remain tall in your posture. And then circle the other direction. And then setting that foot down, bring the other knee up, little circles. And if you can't hold on to the knee, you can always just have the knee lower and just circle it. You don't have to hold on to it. And then setting that foot down, moving up into the arms and the shoulder joints. So inhale as you reach the arms forward and up, and turn the palms forward, and exhale, bring them back behind you. So press away with the hands. Inhale, reach the hands forward, and exhale, palms go to the back. Maybe lean forward slightly. And inhale, reach up, and exhale, reach them back. And 1 more like that, reaching up, and exhale to the back. And then coming back to the center, work on the excuse me, wrist and the finger joints now. So just taking some circles with the hands lightly closed, moving the wrists one direction, and then reverse. And then bring the arms straight out in front of you, fingers face down, and reach up. And exhale down, inhale up. And then bringing the arms out to a T, bring your fingers to touch your shoulders and start to take some big circles to the back with the elbows. If you have a shoulder injury or any impingement, you can always make this motion a lot smaller. And then go the other direction, so bringing the elbows to the front. Bringing the arms out to the sides, palms face up. So as you inhale, reach the fingertips in, touch the shoulders, and exhale, straighten the arms. Inhale, touch the fingertips to the shoulders, and exhale, straighten. And inhale, touch the shoulders, exhale, straighten. And 1 more, touching the shoulders, and exhale, straighten. And bring the arms to the front. We'll do the same thing. So palms face up, touch the fingertips to the shoulders, inhale, exhale, straighten. Inhale in, and exhale, straight. And inhale in, exhale out. And 1 more in, and exhale out, bringing the arms back into a T, and then let them relax down by your sides. We're just going to take a twist over to your left. So bring your right hand across your thigh, bring your left hand behind you. So use the hand on the chair to press into the chair, lifting your spine long, and then turn, maybe starting to look over that shoulder. If that bothers the neck at all, you can bring the chin down towards the shoulder. And coming back to the center, release your right arm, bring your left arm across, and bring your right hand behind you. So lifting tall through the spine, and exhale, gentle twist, keeping your chin wherever is most comfortable for your neck. And releasing back to the center, bringing the hands to the front near the heart, interlace the fingers, press the palms away from you, so stretch through the forearms. You don't need to lock the elbows, just stretch into the forearms, and then start to drop your chin to your chest. And if it would feel good to do so, you can start to round your back by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Inhaling as you reach the arms all the way up and release back to your sides. So with palms facing forward, inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, press the palms, press the air away. Turn the palms up, inhale, reach up. Exhale, turn the palms away, press the air down. Inhale, scoop the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, turn the palms away, press the air down. And one more like that. Inhale, reach up. Turn the palms away. Exhale, back down. And then from here, still seated in about the same place on your chair. You want a little bit of room between your back and the back part of the chair. So just resting your hands on your lap. Inhale, bring the heart forward. So we're doing a seated cat-cow, but we don't want to reach the chin up and really impinge the back of the neck. So just bring the heart forward. And then exhale, drop your chin to your chest, pull your belly button into your spine, round the back. Inhale, start to bring the heart forward. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale forward. And exhale, tuck and round. One more forward. And exhale, tucking in. And then coming back to the center, we'll do some circles with the torso. So just start to circle around one way with your belly and all the way around to the back, to the side, and to the front. So you can always close your eyes here, just noticing how this motion feels in your back and in your side ribs and your hips. And then go the other way. One more circle this way. And coming back to the center, go ahead and grab your towel. You can also use a belt. You can use a stretchy resistance band that they use for fitness. Really anything that has like at least shoulder width length for it. So bringing the arms up, and you don't have to really reach them high above you. You can bring them more out to the front if that's better for your shoulders. You want to be able to allow your shoulders to relax. So if having the arms up here really causes a lot of tightness and pinching in your neck and your shoulder blades, just come more out to the front. So wherever you're at, just pull on your left hand, slowly come to one side, not too far. Inhale up through the center, exhale slowly to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. We'll take one more bend to each side. And then come back to the center, bringing the arms straight out in front of you, and just bring the hands together and then pull them apart, so like you're pulling on the towel. Exhale, relax them together. Inhale, bring them apart, pull. Exhale together, and inhale, pull apart. Just one more like that. And then release the towel down onto your legs. Take a few rolls of the shoulders to the front and then to the back. And then coming back to the center, you can just leave the towel where it is for right now. We'll do a little more with shoulder rotation. So just focusing now on your left shoulder. Bring your fingertips to your shoulder. Start to move your elbow back in a circle. So again, if you have an old shoulder injury, this could be a very small motion down here, or you may want to release the hand down by the side and just work on soft little movements of the shoulder. If it hurts to move it at all, then just close your eyes and visualize the shoulder moving. So it's been shown in studies that just visualizing can have some of the same effects on your muscles as doing it. And then coming back the other direction. So you don't ever have to feel like if there's a posture that you can't do, if you feel like you can't do it because of a mobility issue, just close your eyes and imagine yourself doing it, and that will still help, still provide some benefits to you. And then come back to the center, release that arm. We'll go over to the other side. So starting to take some circles, again following all the same cues from the other side if you need to lower your arm or release the hand. You may hear some popping or cracking in that shoulder. That's not uncommon. And then go the other direction. And come back to the center. Release the arms down. So we'll start to do a little more with the shoulder joint and rotation. So again, you can keep the movement small. You can just imagine yourself doing them. If you're tired, you can take a break and pause the video. But bringing the hands down by the sides, start to make some small circles out to the sides, gradually letting them get bigger. And then go the other direction, start big, and gradually start making them smaller. And then coming back to the center, drop your arms down, and we'll just work on the left arm. So circle forward and back, again making a smaller movement or just moving the shoulder. You can always not move the arm and just move the shoulder around if that's better for you. And then go the other direction. And then we'll switch to the other side. So any direction you want to start in, any size circle that works for you. And then reverse, going back the other way. Coming back to the center, we'll use the towel now for the leg. So bring the towel or whatever band, belt, whatever you have underneath your left foot and hang on to it. If you don't have anything handy to use, you can also just hold on underneath your thigh and get the same benefit, or hold on to your pants. So bringing the whatever you have under your foot, start to straighten the leg, and then the knee might not straighten all the way, and that's fine. And exhale, bend down. And inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend in. Inhale, start to straighten, making sure to not lock the knee as you bring it straight. Exhale in. Last one out and in. And switching over to the other side. Inhale forward, exhale in. Just about 4 times, following your own breath. And let that release. Just setting your towel on your lap or on your chair behind you. And reach underneath the left thigh. Start to bring this up and cross the ankle over. So if this is not available in your legs to sit like this, you can have a stool or your blocks or your books, place them down in the front, and just turn your ankle so you're getting that external rotation of your knee and your hip, and you're still getting some opening there, even if the foot is a lot lower than I have it right on my leg. So in any position, we want this facing out with the knee, so external rotation of the knee and the hip. Put a flex in your foot and just start to come forward with a long spine. So you may notice at some point you start to get some feedback from your back or your hips that you need to stop. So wherever you're starting to get that feedback that you need to stop, you need to slow down or take a breath, just stay there, take a few breaths. And then if you feel like you can come a little farther forward, go ahead and do that. If that doesn't feel good, then just skip it and stay up a little higher. If your hips are pretty open and you're able to drape your arms down lower, go ahead and do that. Or you can always create a little rest here with palms pressing, letting your forehead rest on your thumbs. And then coming slowly back up so you can help yourself up, pressing your legs. And then use your left hand against your thigh. Just gently press it down and away from you. So we don't want to have any force or any pain. Just a gentle press open. And then let that release and we'll switch to the other foot. So again, you can have this foot on a block or a couple books or a stool. Turning your knee out, putting that flex in your top foot. And again, before you come forward, sitting up tall with a nice long spine, and then notice how your back feels, notice how your hip feels on this side. This may be a lot different than the other side, so if so, you may want to stay up here a little bit higher. If you still feel okay, start to slowly crawl your way forward, just inching along as you get there, stopping where you're getting feedback from your body that it wants to stop. Be taking some breaths, trying to soften your jaw. And then if you feel like you can come down farther, again, you can drape the arms down, or you can bring the palms together in Namaste, resting your forehead against your thumbs or your fingers. Releasing the hands, bring your hands back to your legs if they were down. Slowly start to walk yourself back up. And we'll use the right hand, gentle press down into your thigh. And then let that release. You can always help this foot back down. And I'm just going to set the towel over here. So now just bringing yourself closer towards the front of your chair. So just wiggle yourself to the front. Bringing your feet wide. So you're in kind of like a squatting position, but in the chair. So toes are aligned with your knees. ankles are aligned with your knees and they're all facing the same direction. So we don't want our toes in and our knees out. So all just facing as if there's two arrows pointing from your knees and your ankles and your toes out. So from here, I'm just going to slowly start to come forward with a long spine again. So try not to hunch over as you come forward. Try to use your hands on your legs to keep your spine long and your shoulders relaxed. Again, softening the muscles of your face. And then coming slowly back up to the center. Bring your left arm to your left thigh, and you can stay right here, or bring your right hand to your hip and start to turn yourself in that direction, finding a twist. Or you can always take your right arm and bring it up and over, so a little deeper side bend. But any of those options are good. And again, if it doesn't feel good to look up under your arm, just turn your chin to the floor. Slowly come up on an inhale, and then bring your opposite arm down. So right forearm to thigh, and just stay right here. Bring your left hand to your hip and open your shoulder, looking that direction or down, or taking your arm and sweeping it up and over, adjusting your neck or your chin as necessary. On an inhale, bring yourself back up slowly again. And then walk your feet in. You can always lift up the back of your thighs, help your legs back in. Bring your hands to your thighs, long spine, lift up tall. And as you exhale, just slide the hands down the thighs, coming forward. So you can always stay higher if you've had a TBI, or traumatic brain injury, concussion, anything else, and you want to not be in an inverted pose with your head below your heart. You can stay right up here with a long spine. If it feels okay to do so, you can come down a little lower, resting your belly on your thighs, or even lower, dropping your head below your heart. Using the press of your hands against your legs, slowly start to walk yourself up, so you know if you're starting to feel like you have a head rush. If you have really low blood pressure, you may want to avoid any inverted poses like that where your head is below your heart, or just be extra careful, extra slow going in and out to make sure that your blood pressure isn't getting too low and that you're getting lightheaded. So coming back to the center, we'll do another twist. So bring the hands, palms face forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, twist over to your left. So let your left hand come behind you and support you on the chair. Move your chin wherever it feels best. And release, inhaling back to the center, sweeping the arms all the way up to the center and back down. And then coming across your body into that twist to the right, supporting with your right hand behind you, or sorry, left hand behind you. Nope, right hand behind you. Sorry, I'm trying to mirror you, so and my hands get confused. And coming back to the center, release the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let them fall back down. So just one or two more things here, seated. Start to bring your left knee into your chest so you can hold on behind your thigh. You can hold your pants. You can even use your towel or whatever you have underneath this leg to bring it up into your chest as you sit up tall. If you don't need that to do so, you can interlace the fingers and hug the knee in. Nice, long, tall spine. Soften in the shoulders. And then release the leg down. No, don't set it down yet. You can hold on underneath your thigh. Just let your ankle sway side to side. So not only creating some movement in the hip joint, but also in the knee. And then let that foot come down. Switching to the other side. So again, clasping behind with your hands behind your thigh, using your towel to help your leg up, or interlace your fingers around your shin. Sitting up tall through your spine, through the crown of your head. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. And then releasing the leg, hold on to the back of the thigh again. Start to bring the knee down, not quite all the way, and then just let the ankle sway side to side. So as if your foot is a pendulum and it's just swinging back and forth. And then release the foot down. You can move your towel if you'd like, if you were using it. And coming back to your seated position, you may want to move back so that you're sitting in the middle of the chair, or all the way to the very back if you want a little bit more support. We'll just finish by stretching the neck. So turn your chin over towards your left shoulder. Notice how this feels in the side of the neck. Maybe you want to drop the chin lower, or lift and lower slowly a few times. And then come back through the center. Start to turn your chin, turn your head the other direction. Again, see what feels best here. Inhale back to the center, and then turn your chin back to the left shoulder. Drop it down to the center and bring it over to the right shoulder. So just moving slowly a few times, letting the neck stretch on either side as you come through the center. And then ending back in the middle. Inhale as you bring the head up. Bring the fingertips behind your head, press the elbows back, open the heart. Maybe look up if that feels okay in the neck. And release back down. So again, find something that you can place your feet on if your feet aren't touching the floor. We really don't want your feet just kind of dangling here, because it takes a lot more effort for your body, for your feet to dangle. So if your feet are dangling, it's a little bit harder to relax. So you can always take your towel here. You can lay it across your lap for a little bit more grounding support, or place it behind you, rolled up like a pillow. And then sit so that your back is resting against the back of the chair. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Let them relax down. One more time, bringing your shoulders up and relax down. And closing your eyes, or just softening your gaze at one point on the floor. Tuning back into how the breath is moving, how your body is feeling now. You compared to the beginning of the practice. Slow, steady inhale and slow, steady exhale. For a seated Shavasana, we would normally do lying down, so if you want to lie down, you can go ahead and do that now. Otherwise, just stay seated in the chair. Feel your feet on the floor, whatever they're resting on, your seat grounded in the chair, hands resting on your lap or wherever they're resting, your back touching the chair. Noticing how that feels when you're supported. Let your belly be soft as you inhale and exhale. Soften any tension out of your shoulders. To help relax the jaw muscle, you can always open your mouth slightly and just move your jaw, your lower jaw, side to side. And gently close, leaving a little space between the teeth. Feel the softness of your jaw muscles in your cheeks, corners of your eyes. Imagining any crease or creases in your forehead and your brow just smooth away and fall to the sides. Knowing that the stability and grounding that you have sitting here in this chair is always available to you. That sense of inner well-being and inner quiet is always there. Sometimes we just have the volume of life turned up so high that we can't hear it. We can't hear the quiet. Rescan through your body on these last few breaths, from the top of your head down to your toes. Noticing without judgment anything that feels tense or tight. Just trying to send a little softness, a little breath to those areas. Yourself permission to fully release and relax. If you'd like, bringing your left hand over your heart, followed by your right. Coming into an intention for how you want to proceed with the rest of your day, or if this is the evening, how you'd like the rest of the evening to go. Bringing to mind a feeling that you would like to have more of right now. And then picturing or just thinking of something that you do on a regular basis, or maybe an irregular basis that you're not doing enough. that brings about that feeling in you. And what's one little thing you can do today to create that? Maybe that's sitting outside for a few moments in just this quiet space, noticing your breath, going for a walk, taking a bath, going to bed early, eating something that makes your body feel good, feel healthy and strong. It's very important right now. We're under so much stress with everything happening in the world. Really take these times to tune in to what your body needs, what your mind needs. It is most likely not more activity and stress and news. So find those times where you can just be quiet. Bringing hands to namaste, palms touch, thumbs press into your heart. Maybe feeling your heart beating for you. Having a little moment of gratitude for your heart, for your body, for everything that it was able to do today. Even if it's not everything you wanted it to be able to do, it's doing what it can. Touching your thumbs to your eyebrow center, honoring your own inner wisdom, inner light, and inner knowing what's best for you. And thumbs to the mouth, reminding yourself to have peaceful and loving communication with everyone who you may be locked in the house with right now. Thumbs back to the heart, reminding yourself to operate from this place of gratitude and